Right, breaking update, and our top story at 10 a.m. is on the Pune Porsche crash, and the latest in that is the arrest which has been made, a fresh arrest, this of the grandfather of the juvenile who has, of course, been held in this particular case. The grandfather now, as per police sources, has been arrested for wrongfully confining the family driver. As per police sources, the person concerned, the grandfather of the juvenile, has been arrested for allegedly threatening the driver. In fact, the driver had also lodged a complaint with the police. Let me go across to my colleague Paras for more on this. Paras, what is the role of the grandfather and why has he been arrested, if you can elaborate on that?
Right. So in this entire matter, we can see the complicated theories coming out every day. And in this entire situation, one more thing has came into light, as the grandfather of this 17-year-old minor was trying to convince the driver and threatening him that you should take all the blame on yourself, and after that we will make sure, after the proceedings starts in court, we will make sure that we will make you out from this entire case. But the driver did not respond well to this entire situation. He said no, and then the grandfather of the 17-year-old minor took this decision and put him into home arrest, house arrest in his house only, at the residence of this grandfather. So, kidnapping charges has been put on the grandfather, plus Section 342 has been also added on grandfather, threatening the person and kidnapping him. So, driver was kept in the house for 2 days. In the grandfather's house for the 2 days, he was threatened. He was said that you have to say that in the court that he was the person who was driving the car. So this is the entire situation which has now came into the light, that grandfather was also involved, and grandfather was knowing this entire situation, what has happened. We had also broke last night that the father was knowing all the things, and the father tried to convince and tried to frame the driver that you have to take all the blame on yourself, and for that we will give you money. And now that information what we have getting is that the grandfather was also involved, and he threatened the driver and tried to convince him that you take all the blame on yourself.
Right, Paras there. Of course, remember that so far this is the second relative of the juvenile who's been arrested in the case. Father's already sent to jail in the matter, and grandfather's now been arrested. He will, of course, be produced in court by the police today. And remember, there were two individuals, two young lives which were lost in this horrific crash. The big question, of course, is whether or not the Juvenile Justice Board will accept Pune Police's request of trying the juvenile accused as an adult.